What's up, fish followers? Luis here from Follow Me Fishing. It is 2 days post the tornado, so I'm gonna go ahead and go out to where I got stuck that day by Long Meadow Pond, and we're gonna see the aftermath. But also, guys, I wanted to share this moment here. Just show you right here real quick. This here, I hope you can see it. This is my nursing pin from the nursing school I just graduated. So it is official. We are done, and now it's just prepare to take the board exam. So thank you guys for being patient with me not being able to get out as much due to trying to get this, but here it is. I did it, and now we're gonna be able to do more fishing. Obviously I have to take my boards and look for a nursing hospital job now, but it's all good. So let's get out here. Let's go see what damage has been done and see if we can get out to the water. Also, I'm pretty excited about today because I'm gonna show you guys when I get out there, but I did buy a new frog. It's the same frog that I lost, only I found one that's a little bit bigger, so it's gonna be cool. Let's get out there. All right, so here we are. This is just down, this is just around, this is on the street where my house is at. Not too bad, I guess. I mean, they cleaned it up pretty good, but there's a tree still hanging across this this line here, and there's some places that are even worse. In my town, there's still a lot of power outage. Kids haven't been in school for 2 days. They're talking about anywhere from like 5 to 7 days before power is fully restored. Thankfully, we are good now, but you know, there's still some people that, you know, don't have power. Thankfully, we live in a community where everyone helps each other out. I was over at some friend's house yesterday, and they had neighbors there, and even though he had no power, they had like a cookout. So they invited me over after I got out of work, went straight over there, and it's pretty cool that everyone in this town helps each other out. Like that person that came out with his chainsaw to cut up the tree where I was at. So it's good. It's nice. I like it. Here's some more damage. I don't know if you guys can see that. But all right, I'm gonna keep driving and do some more recording as I get closer. All right, so we're approaching the area where I was stuck. So you can see trees are broken. Everything's off to the side of the road now. The people in the town did a pretty good job at cleaning this place up. But here's another fallen tree right here. Hope you guys can see that. Look at this. So all this was actually, there's the pine tree that we moved to the side of the road. All that was in the middle of the road. Power lines were in the middle of the road, and this is the spot. This is where I was stuck. So there was a tree back there where I just, there was a tree back there where I just showed you where I was stuck. It was blocking me from coming out of this road. And then further up ahead, hopefully that tree is removed. There was another tree blocking the other end of the road, so I couldn't get out that way either. So hopefully they moved it, or else I'm not gonna be able to get to my spot. I do have to go to work this afternoon, but I wanted to come out here and show you some post-tornado footages and see if we can get some fishing on. So we're gonna get up there, and we're gonna continue to check this place out. I just want to show you guys real quick. This right here is where I was stuck. So this is the small pond right there on that little road that you see. I had to pull over there, and I was actually just sitting there awaiting the storm. That's where my car was getting beat by giant rocks of hail and wind, and it was, I gotta admit, it was kind of scary. I wish I would have recorded it, but I was too busy like in my wishful thought that the car's windshield wouldn't break, because then that would just mean that I would be getting hit next. But either way, guys, it was pretty bad. We have some more tree pieces here. You know, people are actually taking advantage of it, using it for wood. But yeah, it's thankfully everyone I've spoken to so far seems to be okay. There's still people with power outage, but you know what? That's, town's doing really good in getting all that back up. So all right, we're coming close to where I want to be. Hopefully that tree was removed, and then we're going to be doing some topwater fishing. It's overcast right now. It looks pretty nice to do some topwater fishing. And plus, I told you guys I'm gonna show you when I get there, but I bought a new frog, so pretty excited about it. So let's get out there. Okay, so here we are. The town actually did pretty good in clearing up the road, so we were able to get out here to where I want to come and do some frog fishing. We're gonna get up to the water, see if the lily pads are still up after this big storm. Hopefully they are. I did see some in some areas as I was driving in, so we should be good. And that's it. So just have a couple hours to fish this morning before I gotta go to work this afternoon. So let's get out here and use this new frog. I'll show you when we get out there, and we're gonna do some good fishing. I feel it today. I feel it today. We're gonna do it. Let's go. This is what I was talking about. This is it is a Lily Ninja Frog. It's a real 3D scan by Savage Gear. I love this frog. It's always worked for me. So after I lost the last one, I did have to go out and get it again. Only this time I found one that's a little bit bigger than the last one I had. So we'll be able to cast out a little further and cover more surface area. But check this out. This is a beauty. I love this frog. And I'm just going to go ahead and cut this one side of the skirt a little bit so I can do what's called walk the frog technique. Walk the frog techniques, for those of you that don't know, if I was to throw this frog out there just like this, I can go ahead and just allow the frog to do this movement here. But once I cut one end, it gives me the ability to make the frog do this movement in the water, which it causes more of a splash, causes more tension for the fish. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that and set this up, and then we'll go ahead and cast it out. All right, so here we are. Got my frog. As you can see, I did cut one end shorter, and we're gonna cast it out there and see what we can do. I tried to not let my hand block the view for you guys, but I'm hoping that I have the right angle set up here. And let's go ahead and, oh, look at that. That's a thing of beauty. So, see if we get any fish to bite. Got a fish. That's a fish. Ah, oh, damn it, he let go. Yes. Oh, look at that. He freaking took it, man. Been here a couple hours. Was getting no signs of anything, and right here at the very beginning where I first came in, got a fish to go on this. Oh man, I don't know what happened there. Oh, definitely a fish. Oh man, let's see if we can get another piece of action like that. I have no idea what happened, man. He was on there, he gave it a good tug, I set the hook, I felt him on there for a little bit, then he was gone. I honestly don't know what that was about, man. He ripped my plastic thing up, though. I was able to actually flip it over and use the other side. And that really sucks. It's about time for me to go, too. Ah, man, I can never get footage for you guys. I don't know what's going on. That's a fish. Fish on. Fish on. Don't come off. Don't come off. Oh, look at that. What is it? Finally got a fish over here. Trying to bring it to shore. How did this thing hook up? Oh my goodness. And it's a pickerel. It's a pickerel, guys. These things ate my worm. Look at this. These things have really, really sharp teeth. But it ate my worm, and then it was getting away and actually hooked it right here in the back. Look at this. Wow. That's crazy. And he took my worm. It's a decent sized pickerel. Look at that. Decent sized pickerel in Long Meadow Pond. These guys are out here and they will tear up some lures. So caught him on a Senko. I'm gonna do the release on this bad boy. He really wants to go. He's bleeding from the tail, but he'll recover. Took my Senko. I think those are the things that are jumping around. I thought they were bass, but looks like it's just I think those are the things that are jumping around. I thought it was bass, but looks like there's a lot of pickerel out here. But caught him on a Senko. They put up a good fight, but not a bass though. I'm just glad that I didn't use my frog or any of my other toys, because these things, the teeth will tear it up. On a Senko, I set up another one right here. I got a bullet weight on top of it, but it definitely it's just a Senko, which is a green. This is a watermelon worm, and I didn't catch it at the bank. I actually caught it out in the open, so I'm gonna throw out there again and see if we get anything else. Another fish, I'm not sure. I think he just exposed my hook and I probably got lily pads. Yeah, can't tell right now. Something took my worm and I set the hook. Nope, I think he let go. What is this? No, we do have a fish on there. They're really, really lethargic. What is this? Oh, this is a bass. Finally. Oh my goodness. Finally got these boys. Very, very lethargic fish. But look at this boy. Nice. Caught a bass. They're definitely going after the Senko. Oh man, he was in the, look at that, right in the middle of all that stuff. And look, he didn't even eat it. He just passed right by it. And I set the hook right here on the side of its gills. Look at that. Beautiful. Finally. Second fish of the day. First the pickerel, now the bass. This bad boy, he weighs 1 pound. Not bad. Not my PB, but still a fish. It's a nice largemouth. Look at that. Beautiful fish. Let's release this guy. There he goes. He put up a hard fight. I mean, he didn't put up a hard fight. He was actually pretty lethargic. I set the hook. I felt a hard tug. That's what I'm trying to say. Felt a hard tug. I set the hook, and then it just went dead weight. I thought maybe he spit the hook out and I caught nothing but a whole wad of lily pads. But it turns out he was on there. Just hooked him on the side of the mouth though. He didn't really eat it, so I don't know how that got hooked like that. But anyways, he just went dead weight as soon as I got him. I was reeling him in. I thought I lost him, but he was on there. Awesome, beautiful catch. Let's see if we could do one more before we go. All right guys, so that was it for today. Long Meadow Pond, we caught 2 fish today. They weren't going for my frog at all. I'm not gonna say they weren't going. They were going for my frog, but for some reason they kept missing. They were jumping everywhere but at the frog. So I decided to go a little more finesse and use a Senko. I figured maybe they're just too lethargic. It was cold this morning and we ended up catching 2 on a Senko, so that's awesome. And I was out here a couple hours. I got to tell you honestly, I got here super early, and it wasn't until lunchtime that they really started biting. I caught 2 back to back, 1 pickerel, 1 bass, and it was fun. It was so worth it. But now I have to end this. I got to call it a day. I got 2 boys I gotta go look after and see what's going on, see what they've been up to this morning. I'm pretty sure they're definitely up by now. So I'm gonna see if I take them out and be a dad. So that's it for me today, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Please share, like, comment. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what we can do different, if there's anything I can do different to make this a little more entertaining. But that does it for me, guys. Till next time, follow me fishing. Peace.